Let me start with Erik Ten Hag. So in his first 40 matches in Manchester United, he had 6 draws and had just 4 losses. Manchester United was able to score 71 goals in their first 40 matches under Erik Ten Hag's coaching. Man United conceded 59 goals and had 21 clean sheets, which led to Manchester United eventually winning the Carabao Cup. In these first 40 matches under Ten Hag, United had 75% win. This was in Ten Hag's first 40 matches in Manchester United as a head coach. He won 30, had 6 draws and only 4 losses. Manchester United was able to score 71 goals and conceded 59 goals in 40 matches. They had 21 clean sheets, won 1 trophy, and had a win percentage of 75%. Now let's look at Ruben Amorim. Being the head coach for Manchester United over their first 40 matches, United has won just 15 matches. Yes, Amorim's first 40 matches had 15 wins, 10 draws, and 15 losses. United under Amorim, in their first 40 matches, they were able to score 60 goals, or approximately 60 goals in 40 matches. And United conceded 75 goals in 40 matches. Can you imagine? 75 goals in 40 matches. This is not good. So United under Ruben Amorim's guidance had just 37.5% win rate. Just 37.5% win rate. Let me continue. In the domestic league performance, Erik Ten Hag, during his first 40 matches, Manchester United was really sitting at the 3rd place of the Premier League. Manchester United had accumulated approximately 76 points, winning teams like Liverpool, Arsenal, and even Man City, beating them. His highest challenges then was just a few defeats to Brighton and Brentford. That's all. But in terms of performance, United had performance under Ten Hag, beating big teams, even Barcelona. Now let's see Ruben Amorim. Over his time as the head coach, in his past 40 matches, he has left Manchester United at the 16th place in the Premier League. Not anywhere close to the top 5. Points accumulated, just 24 points. 40 matches and you're able to accumulate just 24 points. There's no notable win. There's really no notable, apart from the big win which we had over Atletico Bilbao home and away. I don't really see any other big win which have come into Manchester United under Ruben Amorim. In the Premier League, it's even worse. In the Premier League, I can't even count how many matches we've won. The biggest challenges that I see under Ruben Amorim now is these consistent home defeats. Even if we can't win away matches, home defeats is unacceptable. Consistently. It's not good. That does not make any sense. While in the Europa League, Amorim has outpassed Ten Hag's record. Ten Hag reached just the quarterfinals of the UEFA Europa League, which he won Barcelona. Ruben Amorim, on the other hand, has reached the final. As at the time of making this video, we were just 2 days ahead of the final against Tottenham Hotspur. Ruben Amorim has reached the UEFA Europa League final, which Erik Ten Hag didn't get to that stage. Ruben Amorim has not been beaten in the Europa League, which is very, very commendable. I wish we could see that kind of performance in the Premier League. He has gone unbeaten in 14 matches, unbeaten in the entire Europa League this season, with 9 wins, and 5 draws. Why can't we see that kind of performance in the Premier League? That's the question I'm asking Ruben right now. Because if you look at his performance in the Europa League, if he brings or channels that strategy to the Premier League, we are supposed to be getting results. Even though I can say yes, there's a lot of competition in the Premier League, but some of the big names that were in the Europa League are out already. But the Premier League still has a lot of competition, which I think Amorim needs to re-strategize. Because one thing I don't see him putting into consideration here is the amount of competition that is available or that is present in the Premier League. The kind of clubs that are in the Premier League this season are not anything close to those in the Europa League, if you ask me. Because the Europa League, most of the big teams have been eliminated. Let's continue. Now we're looking at their home and away performances. Erik ten Hag's home and away performance versus Ruben Amorim's home and away performance. Erik ten Hag has a very, very strong home performance. He had only few defeats in his first 40 matches. I think that's just 2. I think just about two home defeats in the 4, because he had in his first 40 matches he had just 4 losses, and I think 2 happened at home, 2 happened away. Because he won 30 matches in his first 40 matches under Manchester United. Had 6 draws and 4 losses. In the 4 losses, 2 happened at home, 1 happened and 2 happened away. Meanwhile, Ruben Amorim has a very, 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 very poor home match performance. Very poor home performance. With 5 losses at home. 5 losses at home. And the worst part is that this is the first 7 home matches. The first 7 home matches which Ruben Amorim had coached in Manchester United. His first 7 home matches, he lost 5. 5 in the 7. Can you imagine? Oh my God. I keep saying the amount of competition in the Premier League is not the same as that in the Europa League. Yes, it's not the same as that in the Europa League. Same clubs like Manchester City. Can we even try? Can we even survive Manchester City in times like this? Erik ten Hag used the 4-2-3-1 formation. He emphasizes on possession-based football and pressing. Possession-based football. Possession-based. Players like Marcus Rashford, they had their finishing. They had this fine-tuning. Diego Dalot, they had this fine-tuning all under ten Hag. Rashford's value has gone up so much today because of ten Hag. Because of ten Hag. Ruben Amorim is I look at him as a scientist. He's just supposed to be in the lab, because the other thing he does now is experimenting within the match. He does not experiment this on the training ground, if you ask me. Because it seems like it's when the players are inside the field playing, that's when he starts looking for, let me do some experiments. When the match is going on, making unconventional choices. Ruben Amorim's 40 matches, first 40 matches as a Manchester United coach, I think he has not had a consistent. He has not been able to figure out a consistent tactical approach. Yes, he has not been able to figure out a consistent tactical approach. There's a lot of limitation in his progress in the Premier League. So much limitation in the Premier League. As at the time of making this video, Manchester United has above 16 in the Premier League table. That was very bad. The contrast between these 2 managers is stark. Erik ten Hag, he had challenges, we all know. But at least he had direction and competitiveness. We know that hopefully, let me even say, hopefully we'll be able to grab the Europa League at least to ease the pressure on Amorim. But looking at overall performance, they are not anything close. Ten Hag's first 40 matches versus Amorim's first 40 matches, not anything close. At some point, Kobe Mino now, he used Kobe Mino as a striker, experimenting during live matches, trying to see if why can't he do those experiments on the training ground? Don't they have enough space for experiments in Carrington? He has been consistent. Tactical uncertainties everywhere. Home defeat just flying in like it's supposed to be a normal thing. That's why everybody keeps saying this Europa League that we have even got into is through the grace of God. Because looking at performance, overall performance, I will not lie to you, our overall performance is really not worth it. It's really not worth it. Well, my people, let me give you a recap, just like I said earlier. I was going to give for a very quick recap. Ten Hag's first 40 matches in charge led or yielded 30 wins, 6 draws, and only 4 losses. Manchester United scoring 71 goals and conceding 59 goals in 40 matches, with 21 clean sheets and the Carabao Cup. So Ten Hag's first 40 matches in charge brought us the Carabao Cup. We had a 75% win rate in Ten Hag's first 40 matches with us. Meanwhile, Ruben Amorim's performance has been somehow, having just 15 wins in his first 40 matches. He's had 10 draws and also 15 losses. Manchester United was able to score 60 goals under Ruben Amorim during his first 40 matches of coaching Man U, and conceding a whooping 75 goals. 0 trophies won. The trophies won is not even the thing, it's the win rate. Having 37.5% win rate in 40 matches. That's nearly half of Ten Hag's achievement, or Ten Hag's win rate at the time. So that was it. Tell me in the comments, who had the better first 40, Ten Hag or Amorim? Leave your comments in the comment section. Glory, glory, Man United.